feel like really the 1031 is kind of just kicking the can down the road. But we like the opportunity zone space because I feel like really the 1031 is kind of just kicking the can down the road. You got a 1031 into the next 1031 into the next 1031. And unfortunately, a lot of people end up in a space where they don't actually have the money to pay the taxes, so you can't get out. The things I love about the opportunity zone, and I'm not a CPA, right? But the base understanding that I have about it is you can put your money in, your gains. And even if you don't have gains and you want to put money in, you can put the money in. Those gains are allowed to grow without you paying taxes on them. And I think, I don't remember what the year is, but I think it's about 7 years, those deferred taxes have to get paid. But I think there's a real opportunity for some folks, if you can bank some losses along the way, to reduce that amount that you have to pay in capital gains on that. So, if there's some type of correction over the next 6 or 7 years, you may have an opportunity to reduce your obligation there. And then in addition to that, the gain that was invested grows tax-free. And so if you stay into the property for 10 years, well, on your exit, you don't have to pay any taxes on that money. And for me, that's really exciting. The government is going to incentivize you to do what they want. And so I'm trying to be opportunistic. I want to do what they want. And particularly in East Greensboro, it's an area that hasn't had a tremendous amount of investment over the past 20 or 30 years. And so we feel like it's prime for the folks that we want to house. We do workforce housing as a business strategy. We like teachers, firefighters, police officers, people who are working in retail. We think they make the world go round. And so we want to make sure that they have quality, safe, and affordable housing. And so that's our strategy. What most affordable housing is today is build a Class A and wait 30 or 40 years. And then maybe it'll be renovated or updated, and those folks can move into something like that. And I personally believe that they deserve something a little bit nicer.
Hey, I love that. And so 6 acres, building some apartments, some townhomes, some 3-story walk-ups. And then the key thing, I think you said 1031, kicking it down the road. Whereas in Oz Zone, we have some key opportunities to, we do have to pay some of that tax within 7 years. But anything above and beyond that grows over a 10-year period is going to be tax-free, which is definitely attractive. And then if you happen to have losses along the way, you can use that to offset those as well. Overall, the opportunity zones is a great way to defer capital gains taxes. And I also like the comment that the government's going to incentivize you to do what they want, right? This is the study of macroeconomics. This is why they have these legal loopholes in place so that investors are incentivized to spur economic growth, such as doing a 1031 or an Oz or Deferred Sales Trust or charitable remainder trust, different things that the government says, if you do this with your money, we'll give you a break, which in turn actually creates more jobs, creates construction, creates more tax revenue, which is ultimately what they want and what we need to help keep the whole U.S. going here.